Every shade, every shade, every shade of you. Every shade of you. Every shade, every shade, every shade of you. Of you. Call me.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Rod.C. I'm at Blue Bean Studios. I'm here with the amazing Paige Joiner.
Hey, what's up? Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure, man. So we're gonna get down to business here. So I got a couple of questions I want to ask you to start off. We're gonna warm this up. So,
All right.
give me an understanding of like when you first started getting into music.
So I first started back in 2017 when I was like 17, 18 years old, like my senior year of high school. So that's when I first started doing music, first started getting in the hang of it.
So what brought you into wanting to make that music scene, like get into it, like actually making music?
Yeah, so I know I always wanted to sing, but I just had to go for it, honestly. Like the inspirations I was listening to at the time, Kehlani, Tink, you know what I mean? I was a big fan of R&B.
Yeah, Tink go crazy. I
she
can't
go
lie, look.
crazy.
Tink the one now,
She
y'all.
is the one, you know what I mean?
I
But,
fuck with Tink.
you know, listening to them just inspired me to do it myself for real.
That is dope. That is dope. Kehlani, Tink, those some dope artists as far as for the women, as far as music. Are there any more female artists that you listen to, coming up as far as like starting like your music, like anybody that a key influence along the way?
I've been a fan of a lot of female artists. I mean, definitely inspiration as far as just like women being in the industry. Rico Nasty is one of them. Love Rico Nasty. So yeah.
And Rico Nasty, she's tough. I like her. She really she got a good personality, very expressive.
Yeah.
Like she a turn up. She really a turn up though. She really is though. That is dope as fuck though to know that you like her too. That is wild. So a male artist, do you have any like male influential artists that you listen to?
As of lately, there's a lot of male artists I fuck with. Shy Glizzy, love Shy Glizzy.
Oh.
I like Shorty. I seen him in concert, big fan.
Yeah, I
big
seen
fan.
Shorty. Shout out to Shorty, man. We was
Yeah.
able to bless Shorty with some Blue Bean merch
Ooh.
too. Yeah, I ain't seen him put it on yet,
Not
but
yet.
I know he got it because I got the picture proof for it.
Nah, he's fire. Like, vocally, you know, beat selection wise, just all around. I fuck with it.
Yeah, he's a dope artist. I fuck with dude. Ain't he from the DMV? Ain't he from DMV?
I think so. I don't know, I'll be honest. I just seen him in concert and became a fan after that.
Yeah, where you seen him at?
It was in Richmond. I did a performance.
Oh, where?
Yeah,
You opened up?
I was one of the openers. He was one of the openers.
How'd that feel opening up for him?
Well, not opening up for him. It was like I was opening up for the actual event. He was one of the openers. But to see him perform, it was a different vibe. Like his crew, you know what I mean? They were like reciting every lyric and shit. So just to see them on stage with that shit, no, they was turning up. That
them
shit
the
was hard.
them the goals right there. Having your
facts.
friends at your shows and they reciting your lyrics and everything.
Facts.
So as far as your shows, how do you be feeling like when you perform? Like, do you get nervous? Like, what's the routine before every show that you get? Like, you got a routine?
No, I definitely have a set routine. I do get nervous a lot, but normally I'll just listen to music, blast that shit, you know, smoke a blunt, you know what I mean? Get the vibes right. Maybe a shot. Not all the time though, but that's normally the routine before I perform.
Pre-game, some little shot.
Yeah.
That's dope though. Get the nerves down. Get your mind right. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I used to rap at church, so I mean, and my church was big. So like, I used to get stage fright. Yeah. I wasn't smoking at that time then, so I ain't really had nothing to calm me down. I used to be on stage, not knowing what to say.
But it is best to learn sober. You know what I mean? You can't rely on the blunt or the shot to get that stage fright.
No lie, a lot of people rely on that these days though.
Yeah, that's a lot
What's
going on these
presented to
days.
them, they gonna do it. Lord, man, that's pretty dope. But let's talk more about your shows and your performance. Your crowd. Like, what would you consider your type of music? What would be considered the music that you make?
I would classify it as R&B. I would say new age R&B, to be honest with you. I like the inspiration as of like right now, but I really like the beat selections that I'm presented with. So a new age R&B.
I like that new age R&B. That's pretty dope. That's something I never heard before, and that's very fitting. The way you say that is very fitting with your music. I've listened to some songs of yours. You got a nice selection of music. You got a nice voice.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? You be doing your thing out here.
I be doing my shit out here.
It always is being seen. It's never
you.
not going unnoticed. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do your thing. So when you're on the stage and you performing, what's going through your mind?
I'm literally telling myself, don't fuck up, don't forget a lyric. You know what I mean? Trying to hear the sound, you know what I mean? Like that's coming out the speaker. So it's a lot of shit going on in my head.
It'd be a lot going on. So when it's a lot of people, like, cause I'm just, me personally, like, if I'm performing in front of a lot of people, I'm gonna be shit nervous. Like, so like, it's like, how are you able like to get through it? Like, cause I've seen you performing at shows, and these shows won't no little shows that I've seen you perform at. I've seen you perform at some very packed shows. And when I see you on stage, I'm like, God, she's flowing like nobody's in the room. Do you like put that in the back of your mind like a visual, or like, cause some people used to tell me on stage, they should be like, don't even look at the crowd, look straight back. Because when you looking straight back, they're thinking you're looking at people in the crowd, but the whole time, when you looking in the back, you ain't seeing nobody. So you ain't worried about nobody staring at you or anything. So like, you ever thought like that? You ever thought like, just look to the back, don't look at nobody else?
I actually look them in their eye. Like I be staring at them in their face. I'll be very honest. Like I stare at them.
I be nervous. Like I be like,
always stare at them. Like. Well, not stare exactly at them, but like the crowd and shit. You know what I mean?
So when you look for that engagement, that reaction.
See if they fuck with it. Some people don't fuck with it. You can kind of tell, you know what I mean, on their face. But
some people, and also some people are just now finding out about who you are, so they got to get that feel for the music. Cause like you said, the genre that you new age R&B, that's not something a lot of people know of, and a lot of people probably not going to hear about new age R&B. Like they just have it classified as R&B.
And a lot of it's slow too. A lot of people don't like slow music, so it's a little hard to get adjusted to, for sure.
Yeah, the tempo of music definitely be how.
It's a big part.
Yeah, it's a big part, because some people like that turn up, some people like that fast music, and then the slow music. But for some people, I feel like as far as like slow music, it grows on people.
No, I agree.
That's something that grows on people, because like everybody just used to hearing that turn up. What's this song? What's the next hottest song? Which is most likely gonna be a club banger or that party.
Heavy bass.
Yup, that heavy. But me, I like chill music. You know what I mean? I love my local artists. Like I listen to like even people that still don't make music now, like which don't make no sense. I wish they did. Like Breeze Park. Like my nigga Play, like Zara, I don't know what he doing with himself, but Zara, if you ever see this, get in the studio, bro.
I know he's making music. It's just he's gonna drop it. You know what I mean?
I'm so.
But I've definitely been a fan of Zara.
And y'all should do a collab though. I think y'all would actually be nice on a track together.
When I first started, like years ago, he definitely reached out to me. He was actually one of the performers at my EP release at Pacers at the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that shit was hard.
That's dope, man. I wish y'all would have made that collab. I would love to see it. It's never too late. It's never too late to make that happen. Well, whenever.
I did background vocals on one song for him, but like a feature. I don't remember, but if I heard this song, I know. It's on one of his projects that he released. EK produced it.
Oh yeah, so EK produced. So with Zara, did what, like 2? I remember him doing I think 3 EPs. I think he did like 3 or 4 EPs. It might have been. I know it's probably stopped at like 6, but I remember him like 4 EPs and like.
It's one of them. I just don't remember the song.
So how many projects do you have out? How many?
I only have 2 right now. I released it back in 2018, 319. It's a 4-song EP, and then my most recent release, Shades of You. It's a 3-track version of Shades of You. So 2 right now.
So what was the purpose around that second EP?
The second one, it was a single I did. I actually didn't want to release it at first, but you know, I needed to put something out at the time. For the second version, it was like live drums, live piano, and then for the other version, it was one of my homies, produced by Darius. Shout out Darius. He did a remix version. It was like kind of like a reggae remix feel. So yeah, that's kind of like the inspiration behind it.
What was holding you at that point before you released it? What was holding you back?
I was just overthinking, honestly. That's really what was holding me back, just overthinking.
I swear, the mind is something, man. The mind is something, especially when it comes to like, using social media as a platform to get your music out, because you're always, it's either like me being in the clothing, it's like we drop some, I'm looking for us to get like 1,000 likes, reposts. I'm looking for online to jump. I'm waiting online to jump, DMs go crazy, but in reality, it don't always be what we expect it to be. So I understand you getting hesitant, because I know how big social media plays when it comes to people's mindsets and how they think.